Way down to the tunnels position as well. MBK playing again very aggressively. Zywu's at the picnic behind. Now both back off after utility damage. They don't need to stay that far out. Not against lesser weapons. That is how you start to lose the anti-ecos.
Yeah.
They've got an art of that.
Yeah, use the range. Crossfires here. MBK will get first contact. Spotted the Liege. Drops the incendiary to fullback. Wants a challenge, in fact, and that's a nice play. He's going to get himself a couple of frags here. Takes a dink, but that's absolutely fine. As now it's a 5 versus 3. Remember, full investment here from Liquid, so it'll be eco next round from what looks to be a very successful one from Vitality here.
11 HP, and he still finds Naf. So the M4 still out of the picture, and looks like that will be the case because Twists only with the Deagle, tries to rotate back around, could still potentially find MBK, but I doubt he carries a gun into the next round given the situation. And in fact, MBK, after picking up a bit of utility, runs back to the site to hide instead. So Vitality will take the lead. A 0% conversion rate so far in this series. It's pretty remarkable. So that's one.
Yeah, just the one. They now know where Twist is, and he hasn't got much time and no bomb. Just trying to see if there's any mistakes made, so he can at least cause some financial damage. That's not bad. 15 seconds remaining. Surely there's not another one available to him. Going in towards that A site, another attempt, but Alex will finally shut him down. And you're right, Vitality go into the lead now, 2-1 on their CT side, and should be 3. Team Liquid can't really justify any investment here. They're all hovering around $2,000. A flashbang is going to be purchased, and maybe just a pounce towards a bomb site here as we take a tactical timeout. Here's the replay from MBK, getting it done with the M4. Drop the incendiary to buy himself some space. Keep the T's at bay. Double spray down. This was a great shot as well. You see that slight off angle. Naf wasn't expecting him to be that wide. So PT50 for Twists, a couple of flashes. That's about it.
Technical pause just cleared. And we get back underway very quickly. Alex, the AUG along with Apex. AK carried still for RPK, so efficiency in the 2 rounds they won, not only to take the gun, but to keep it alive.
So they'll head towards B here. Wait for the initial utility, presumably, flashed over, and see if they can find a couple of trades to maybe get a bomb plant down. They're running through the flames here, and that's fine. It's a similar approach we saw from Vitality, the surprise element here. Alex and Apex trying to light them up. A couple of kills coming through, and that's going to be Twisted at P250. It's the last player alive here, as surely he won't get a plant, and Zywoo confirms it. So a decent attempt, a couple of kills, no plant, that would have been ideal. But either way they buy into this round, it will just be slightly compromised. They probably don't have the AWP here. They won't have all the utility, but it's serviceable. There's enough out there to win this one. But Vitality now is starting to look a lot more comfortable, and we should see a Zywoo AWP at this stage. We'll find out. He's got $8,000 right now and purchases the weapon. There it is. So he has a massive chance of really going off in round number 5 here.
Bomb waits T stairs. Apex very quick down below. He'll confront Stewie. In fact, he goes out short. Thought he could beat them. He could hear them in the water. Twist emerges from it to take his head clean off through the door. Or I should say, not the door, rather. It was open, but the wall in front, the wooden board. Still, MBK holds the same position, but does not have the conceal of steel in front of him. And Stewie is sneaking up the hallway beside him. This could be tradable at the very least, and Stewie gets it cleanly.
Alex has been smashed as well, down to 5 HP. This looks like a very convincing round, picking them off one by one. It's a 5-on-2, Alex and RPK. The tank will be waiting towards B, but there it is, low HP, 1 bullet. Anywhere on the body would have taken him down. He's trying to find RPK. Now it's a very good round from Liquid. Nothing too tactical there, just accepting the fact that Apex will present himself known to be an aggressive player on CT sides. And it was a nice flash, it was a good attempt, but once they lost that frag, they started to fall apart. And it will be 3-2 now, but is there enough to buy again? I'm seeing CZs and an AWP, so they're fully investing, but Alex, who did not perform on Dust 2, he'll be the one with the pistol here. And RPK, similar story, he'll have a P250. Chance to win this one, but it's all down to Zywoo, really. He needs to find multiple frags with that sniper.
Now trying to fire in towards short. Zaiwu aggressive. Second time we've seen him go very aggressive to make things work. First time on overpass, but remember the push on Dust 2 through the doors.
Yes. Absolutely true. That's what he had to do here. And I think MBK's got the intel. There's a second frag here available. We will see as he turns around. I don't think he saw Elise then.
Could be different graphic settings for us versus them, because I thought he would have saw the shadow. We certainly could. Twists manages the trade at least. That could have been really bad for MBK when he looked toward long. So set piece with the single smoke from Nitro. Stewie wants to get the reaction off of it. Alex and Zaiwu both behind the truck, both blind, but so is Stewie. And Zaiwu shows up with the AWP. Apex walks out from the stairs, and Vitality find the fourth.
Well, there it is. That's very good signs for Vitality. As we said, Zaiwu would have to be the driving force behind round number 6 there. He gets aggressive towards that monster position, opens things up, taking down Nafly. You'll see Naf in that monster tunnel pretty much every single round. And Zaiwu, what great movement that was. Beautiful shot as well. Comes back towards the A side, playing a dynamic game. That's what you want to see from these top AWPers. Apex close things out, getting his confidence back after some awkward moments on Dust 2. 4-2 overall. Liquid with another buy here, this time with just AKs across the board. A few compromises made of lack of utility and maybe a boost here. Zaiwu the opening kill once again. He finds Nitro. He really is going off right now. That's exactly what we wanted to see as Vitality looking to find a 5-2 scoreline.
Zaiwu just waiting to see if anyone will push that far, and he has support in numbers, but that means being so far out, if they could cut off Apex, if they opened up B, they might have a chance at it, but it's been shut down. Good find until Stewie turns it around. Bomb available, but not sure. He's aware of Apex's position, flashing himself out. That'll do. But there's one more challenge, and he has been an absolute rock so far for the French, and he had no idea there would be so many players so far forward. Caught napping almost as he tries to chase down MBK. He does get it to a one-on-one. 55 seconds, time enough to go after the bomb, but he has 28 HP, and he'll have no idea where RPK is.
You can see him rolling his eyes there. He knew he had the advantage against the MP9. The fact he took so much damage, though, really limits his chances in the 1 versus 1. But the mind games begin. He unfortunately does not have the bomb, so he'll have to quickly make his way towards long. RPK just holds the connector. He really has no information as to where Naf could be at this point. Bomb still so far away from him. 30 seconds remaining. RPK, very strong position. Should be able to win this one, no problem. Unless Nafly somehow comes and pre-fires this position. He's making noise now. RPK wins this, no problem. There it is. Great stuff. Now there's a chance there. Stewie 2K with a remarkable little sequence there with the AK-47. Brought it down to the 1 versus 1, but RPK will win the round.
Again, it was so much aggression. They got fortunate to catch the bomb off where they did, because if Naf had opened up B even a little bit sooner, they would have had the site to work with.
There it is.
Third one's the impressive one. The fact that he's able to flash off Apex. If not for that flash, Apex has him dead to rights. He didn't know he was there. He just spotted him because he was looking away.
As we mentioned, it's always Naf that's outside B. Unfortunately, when his teammates dropped and the bomb was in a difficult position, that's when he found himself having to rotate across the map. But MBK with the auto shotgun, multiple kills here were available. He's good for 2. Farms himself a lot of cash, the perfect weapon when you know they're going to be eco here. Vitality making a convincing case here on the CT side. Desert Eagles, no armor, and they've got a couple of flashes here. 4 versus 3. No map control really for Liquid whatsoever. They'll head towards middle, presumably try and smoke and throw to the site and see if a plant's available to them. But right now, Vitality is set up very nicely. Shouldn't let this one slip away. Got Apex head towards the bank, baiting in Zaiwu with the M4. It's looking like a really nice setup. Should be absolutely fine here.
So they're holding their own, Vitality, potentially up to a 6th round. It's Liquid that suffered the lack of conversion and have been chasing the economy ever since. We said that this is where they've looked their best, but the best can fall if they don't get the right start, and Liquid are try and pull this round back, but as you say, good setup, good crossfires. I need an easy kill. Steps back out, follows it onto Elise, twists, evades him for a moment, but there's so much presence on top of the bomb site. Even though he has the bomb, he's not going to get that far as Apex confirms it.
Well, there it is. Quite a comfortable one there. You can't say that too often about Vitality. 6-2 though, as we'll see money start to stabilize for Liquid. They can buy the AWP at this point. They don't necessarily rely on it. It's more of a situational purchase. I felt like 5 AKs will be on the docket at this point, but they didn't expect this because this is the pick of Liquid. This is their best map. Vitality. It's surprising to see them looking so confident here after they got their cage rattled on the first map. That first half was difficult to even get into. They barely found any frags, and now it's Liquid.